Okay, looks like I got it running now, but the sound is gone. Let me see here. Oh, I think there was something with the capture I'm using here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so how does that sound to you, viewers, with the audio balance and everything? Oh, loud? Okay. Let's see. Okay, how does, yeah, this music's really soft. Let me wait for the demo to roll. Sorry, Brania. Oh. Accidentally pressed a button. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oops. Let me see. Okay, how does that sound now? Okay, let me also do a video test there. Okay, looks like the video settings didn't stay here. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I figured out how to deal with the darkness of the Dreamcast version, especially. The problem was, when I was doing it before, I tried using a video filter with color correction to handle the brightness, and for whatever reason, that didn't seem to work at all. I mean, it would make everything bright, but like, you still couldn't see the ground any better than you could before. But I found that if I went into a different setting, where if I went into the video properties, and then changed the brightness from there and configure video, for some reason that worked while the filter did not. So now I can see the ground just as well as I think I do in the GameCube version there. Okay, does this thing have a reset button? I guess I could pop the tray and then put it back in. And we're time traveling back to 1998. I don't remember 1998 at all. For the age when I was 16 years old. I don't remember being 16 ever. Okay, so we got that. I just want to change some settings in or on the YouTube side. Okay, I think that should be everything. Oh, no, I need to... Yeah, I gotta get used to the confirm and cancel here on the Dreamcast version. New game. Yeah, I had problems as a teenager. I feel like the text is a little sharper in this version. So maybe it had something to do with the way I'm recording. I'm recording the video through the S-video connection of the Dreamcast, which I've heard is a little better with the colors. Yeah, I should be able to blaze through this test run now. You rebel scum.
Hey.
Okay, I want everyone on red. The button's a little different for this version here for that. Really? You make all that effort to stay as far away from them as you can, and then when you're ready to attack, you go all the way to the other side.
That was easy.
How's the game volume doing there for you guys? I figured Battled might be a better test for how that's all working. Like, particularly compared to the volume of my commentary. You can still hear the game just fine? Okay.
Let's go!
Exactly, Wild. Okay, how many treasures we got in this place? 4. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, the Sega Dreamcast only has the one analog stick, so you use the L and R buttons to move the camera around, kind of like the Dragon Quest DS games. The controller doesn't seem to be quite as unwieldy as it looks.
Dispose of them.
The handle grips on it are a little more angled towards the middle than outward, like the GameCube and PlayStation controllers. Okay, so with the guards here, I forget which one's stronger than the other. There's a guard and a soldier. Okay, guards are weaker than soldiers, so you go after that one, and you can go after that one.
Here goes!
Just in case we attack one that's defending or whatever. Feels weird having Ica do physical attacks.
We did it!
Yeah, probably the main difference in this version, as far as my setup goes, will be like missing the equipment you get from the moonfish that you collect, because that's not in this version. Also, there's no PS-style boss fight, so I might be slightly lower level than before. But we'll see how that all works. Shouldn't be too much. There's not like anything that's massively critical for that. Seems odd that Alfonso is so willing to give up his ship. Then again, we've murdered a lot of his soldiers up to this point. What do we got? Okay, soldiers, so... Okay, we haven't learned the magic yet. Usually you learn it after like 2 battles, but whatever.
Take this.
That'll do. Yeah, soldiers have more HP than guards, even though they both look very similar. Yeah, I think the graphics look like very slightly sharper than the GameCube version when properly brightened. I mean, not enough for me to consider doing this for the primary version. For the LP, it's not like like, say, playing the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy V compared to the Super Nintendo. Okay, there's a massive difference there, but, like, between this and the GameCube version, it's not that bad. Not bad at all, really. Well, if I were going to be fighting more random battles, I would probably have Vice use Pyre. But we're not going to be fighting any more random battles once you turn off the Switch. I kind of like how they do that with the... let's see, with the mechanic of disabling the random encounters by turning off the alarm. Too bad they never do anything else with that in the game. I think I'll leave my party members as is for all that. Okay, I think we're good to go there. Alright, so before I, go and take out the boss here, I'm going to take a 3-minute break, viewers, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so now just the boss, but we can't get through that door. We'll go through this door instead. This always reminds me of Chrono Trigger. I don't think there's any dialogue options yet until you meet up with Fina. Hey, Miradorn. Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Oh yeah, this game is great. I've mostly played the... If you haven't seen my live streams before, I've mostly played the GameCube version, but I thought I'd check out the Dreamcast version now that I got the video recording working right. Come to think of it, how does Alfonso get away? I guess he just takes a lifeboat or something? I forget if we actually see him make his getaway. Or if we just don't because we were too busy fighting this guy. For boss time! Against Antonio. Okay, so I want Vice. Let's see. Yeah, he can focus. And then Ica. Yeah, just go Pyre for now.
Moons, give me strength!
Let's see, I haven't played either Trails of the Sky or Grand yet, but I've heard good things about both. Okay, how's our HP looking? Yeah, we need to heal her up. The guy can one-shot her otherwise.
Here goes.
Are we both getting hit by this? Oh, that is so bad.
Moons, give me strength!
Uh-oh, danger boss music.
Here goes.
Well, there goes all my sacred crystals. Is that
Let's
all
try
we really
this.
got? I thought we had more than that. No, we only do have 3. This'll have to do. Even in the original, they let you skip the attack animations, or the super move animations if you really want. Hey, happy boss music!
Moons, give me strength!
In a speed run, they wouldn't even bother healing here. They would just power through the fight, and if someone died, they would just reset and restart the speed run. But that's not how I roll.
Moons, give me strength!
Well, if Aika actually did run out of MP, I would have her focusing. But it looks like we're gonna kill the guy before we get to that point. Oh, no, you are out. Okay. Yeah, just do that then. Not even bother with the Cutlass Fury.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah!
Hey, Dale. Welcome back. How's it going? Oh, yeah, for sure, Felipe. Oh, wow. 2 level ups. That's a rarity. And we get a Moonberry for Aika. More than meets the eye. Oh, okay, so he does have a lifeboat. I wonder if that's the only plane we see in the game. I think it is. Like, everything else is just like a whole ship, but that looks like a fighter plane or something. Like, usually the other lifeboats we see in the game are, like, actual boats. Or a canoe or something. Yeah, that's why I'm doing so many live streams, morning and evening. Now, I just really want to crank out the test runs and get the LP going. I thought I'd check out the Dreamcast version more in depth. Yeah, one weird thing with the Dreamcast controller is that the cable that comes out of it is towards the bottom instead of the top, like every other controller ever. Great name. Yeah, so far so good, Toker. And one nice thing about this version is I don't have to worry as much about ridiculously difficult discoveries to find. Yeah, there's only 64 discoveries in this version instead of 88 or 89 in the GameCube version. Nope, I think we're good to go. But yeah, how about we save? Whoa. Yeah, kind of hard to stay up or sail in a straight line in this version. There's discovery number 1. Ooh, fishies. Yeah, we don't have the moon fish to exchange for the fishes, so I actually have to collect some of these now. Nice. I think I need 10 Sky Stardust in order to exchange them for one of the Iberic Jams. Yeah, some of the original ones sound interesting, Baranio, though I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not particularly interested in the Persona ones, but like the original SMT games, maybe some of them could be interesting. Yeah, we can just beat these guys. Oh wow, those guys actually hurt a little.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, there's 2 discs to the game, Toker. Yes, I am, RC. It's gonna be my next LP once I'm done with this test run. Or until my Dreamcast collapses, one or the other. It's like, I remember in my second test run, I sold my Sky Stardust from the Moonfish early, and then I had to collect some more in order to get the Iberic Jam. But now in this version, you have to collect them manually. If the guy still has that Iberic Jam, I would assume that's the same. Oh yeah, I can learn Alpha Storm for Ica. I need to remember to do that.
Hey,
Yeah, I think there was a bit more compression in the GameCube version, from what I've heard. And playing this version now, I do kind of see, it does seem like the graphics are slightly sharper and the auto's a little crisper. But not so much that it ruins the GameCube version at all. Yeah, with the copy of the game that I got for the Dreamcast, it didn't come with, like, a disc tray. So I had to actually buy an empty one to put it in something that wouldn't shatter if I drop it on the ground.
Aye, aye!
Hey, Jasmine Brewer with the Super Chat donation. Let's see. I have not played Undertale or Earthbound. I've heard people say good things about them, but I have not played them yet. Yeah, so now you can see, well, you can actually see the ground now. What a concept. Yeah, for those who missed it earlier, I was able to find a way to make the brightness work in this version. The problem is, like, if you use any of the, like, HDMI cables that some third parties have made for the Sega Dreamcast, it makes it really, really dark. So, but I was able to figure out how to make it work by tinkering around in OBS. For some reason, when I tried using a brightness filter, I mean, yeah, it made it brighter, but it didn't make it easier to see anything, if that makes any sense. But then when I went into properties and configure video and adjusted the brightness there, that did seem to work. For some reason. Yeah, I tinkered around with the video settings there, Ark. Yeah, I think Dine was just bluffing there.
Thank you so much.
Yes!
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a CRT. But yeah, I got the idea to tinker with this when when I got the Dreamcast, they gave me the AV cables, but I wanted to use it on a current gen monitor. So I used the HDMI, but it just made things really, really dark. And then I realized, well, you know, I do have an LCD that does have an AV cable for it, or AV connection for it, and that seemed to be much nicer. But then I got an S-video cable, and then that's what we got now. Hey, Tezenburg, Super Chat. Let's see. Yeah, Vice and Ica, I mean, I think they just grew up as, like, childhood friends here and they work together. But I don't think they, like, have a romantic relationship or anything. There's, like, one, maybe two instances where they seem to display affection for each other, but they're pretty much just co-workers. We're here to kick ass and take names, not romance. But yeah, I don't think they have a romantic relationship or anything going on. Oh, which one's that? You mean like the HD 2D one, Tazzenberg? Okay, so let's get an upgrade there for Vice. Let's see. Nothing there. Let's see. Okay, so I want to get the Valorant uniform and the meditation ring, but I'm a little short. Let's get the uniform for Ica, and then sell some stuff for the rest. Sorry, Ica, gotta sell your pants. Okay, I think I can just remove the accessory and then go from there. Ah, okay, Tessenberg. Yeah, like, I played the HD 2D version. It was pretty good. Although Dragon Quest 1 is probably my least favorite of them, of the three HD 2D games, but it's still alright. Okay, remove that. And learn Alpha Storm. Okay, let's try that one again. See, yeah, that's not worth holding on to. Yeah, that'll boost her will a little bit for her magic damage. Oh, it does able? Oh, I thought I changed that. Oh, on Twitch there, yeah. Yeah, I changed it on YouTube. I forgot to change it in Twitch there. Thanks. I might want to consider buying some healing crystals since I used all of mine. Maybe consider doing a second trip into Shrine Island after getting a little bit of a start there, so I don't have to use more sacred crystals. Oh yeah, I'm aware of that, Eden, but thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'll check that out. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's a little bit more motion blur in this version, especially when I'm swinging the camera around like that. Yeah, not so much a window, just a handkerchief that's here for some reason. Ah, okay, Desenberg. Yeah, she does, Big Blue. Hey, thanks for the super chat again, Tezenbur. One thing I would like to do with Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D someday is a Princess Run, where you just keep her around the whole time instead of dropping her off at home. And I've heard there's some, like, actual tangible benefits for doing that. Like she casts some spells in battle or something or other. Yeah, that could be Ark. Yeah, this time I definitely seem to notice a difference in graphical quality with the GameCube version. Not enough to, like, change my mind on what version to LP, but there is definitely a slight difference. Oh, there we go. I forgot that was actually a decision point. Surprised I interacted with POW instead of the boxes or the well over there. Sometimes that can be a little tricky. I don't know if you have to do this with the hide-and-seek game with them, but I thought I would anyway. Okay, so we got the crystals, we got the moonberries. Okay, so there's just 2 more treasures to find. Ah, there we go. And then we got the really, really long ladder here. It takes like 30 seconds to ascend the whole thing. Yeah, something like that could be interesting, Ark. It would just be nice to have any version of this game for a modern console. Okay, I think that's all the treasures here. Okay, so how many sapphire crystals do we got? Might want to get like a couple more just to be safe. Okay, so we got all the treasures. And now we just go home. Well, like home, not like your ship or base or whatever. See, I don't think there's any more decision points while we're here. Yeah, I feel like this is like one of the best games I've played in years. Not so much that this game is that spectacular, but at the very least, it doesn't massively screw anything up. Like, that's all I want. You don't need to do like an ass pull or something just to surprise the audience or have your characters be assholes so they have room to develop as a character or anything like that. Oh, I think we gotta go up to the lookout there. I forgot about that. I was like, what? Where's the sequence trigger? Yeah, exactly, Ark. Exactly, Big Blue. One thing I really like about this also is that the more I play it, the more different things appear to be useful. Like in my first playthrough, I mostly stuck to super moves and stuff, and I didn't use a whole lot of ship consumable items and stuff. But like the more I play, the more I learn that there's more that's actually useful. Like I didn't use attack magic very much in my first playthrough. It's got quite a bit of use for me now. Like ship items are pretty good. Like every type of weapon that you can get for your ships are good. Yeah, unfortunately with this cutscene, you can't get the item in the chest up here. So you do have to climb all the way up and all the way down at some point if you want to get the item. So, and this will just take you right out of there anyway. once you're done with the cutscene, so... Yeah, that too, Big Blue. I mean, maybe at most it's maybe a little bit on the long side, but not too harsh. Like, I think around, like, 20 to 40 hours is a pretty good length for a JRPG. Not every game needs to be 100 hours long. Yeah, that too, Ark. I was thinking more like the Dragon Quest games, Big Blue, that I played recently. Like the DS games, solid length. But like once you get to Dragon Quest 7 and beyond, they get like really, really long. I mean, I love Dragon Quest as much as the next guy. But yeah, they are kind of starting to get a bit long. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 are pretty good length for JRPGs. Okay, how many Sakura Crystals do we have now? I know we got a bunch. Okay, yeah, I think I want to... You know, I'll start with what I've got now, but I'm probably going to make a second trip into the dungeon. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's switch over to purple. Yeah, when I get back, I will check my Sakura Crystal supply and maybe restock on that a little. Oh, actually, I think there is one more decision point here. Maybe it's not until later? Oh, I'm probably thinking of something else later after Shrine Island. Because there's like some of the little kids that be up here and one of them has something to say. And you can respond to her, but no, I think that's actually not until later. You can't go directly to the map in this version. In the GameCube version, you could just press the Y button and that would get the job done. But I guess you can't do that in this version. And so far, I'm still leaning towards the GameCube version centerpiece, but that's the reason I'm playing here. Okay, so for this guy, let's see, if we both focus, we'll have 6 SP. Still not quite enough to do anything useful. Maybe just attack, see how well we do with that, and go from there. Or we could just kill the guy that way. I didn't realize my physical attack would be that strong. Otherwise, I was going to focus in the next round, and then use Cutlass Fury.
That was easy.
Your tower is so big. Yeah, fair enough, Ark. I don't think it matters how you answer. Yeah, something I do more so earlier in the game is try to optimize my magic uses. But like once I get past Valua, then it's not nearly as big of an issue. Well, thanks for waking her up. Oh, I thought I attacked the other guy.
Moons, give me strength!
Well, now that I think about it, Ark, I don't think there are any major bodies of water, now that I think about it.
That was easy.
I mean, there's like some waterfalls and stuff, but not like a lake or a pool or something. Maybe a fountain. Nah, I'm afraid it's not on a current gen console. Nightshade. probably best off emulating it because hard copies of the game, either version, are pretty high. Oh, that's a good question, Ark. I have no idea. I guess maybe they just catch rainwater or something. Or use magic. Okay, how are we looking here? Okay, so I could probably use one crystal on Ica at some point, but we haven't really used a lot of resources. Yeah, I think we're fine here. I think I'll just keep going. Instead of making another trip. Yeah, we'll just keep going through here. Okay, so we got the sacred crystals. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. Okay, so get back in the way we came. And... Oh, yeah, we just go back along the path, and that'll take us to the lower level this time. Let's see, was there one of these rings over there? No. Yeah, I would agree with that, Ark. Let's see. How much HP do those other guys have? Flistic. They only got 42. Let's see. Yeah, why don't you use Pyre? And then go after the other guys. Oh yeah, the music's great in this game. For sure.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, I mean, as far as emulation goes, I figure if it's not commercially viable anymore, then it's reasonable to emulate. Or at the very least, not unethical.
We won! We won!
Alright, got the spell we wanted. Let's see. Ica, how are you doing on HP? Keep an eye on her, but yeah, she's starting to get a little light there. Can we? No, we can't go. Ah, the big guy. Okay, Ica. Yeah, we don't have enough to use Alpha Storm there. Yeah, let's go with Pyre.
Moons, give me strength!
Not enough. Nearly enough. Well, at least we're spread out so the AoE won't hurt that much. Or it could hurt a lot. Please don't kill her.
Let's try this.
Barely got that in on time. Oh, that's harsh.
Back off! Out the store! We did it!
Okay, I want to stay on purple for a little longer, but I don't need to learn any more spells. What I got is more than good enough. Let's see, how are we doing on Sacred Crystals? Okay, we're doing alright. I'm gonna go to the left here first, but let me see. Okay, so we already got the Sacred Crystal. Yeah, let's go over here first. Get all those. There we go. Let's see. Do I have enough moonberries? I don't think I do. Not until after the boss, I think. Yep, we need one more. Yeah, I'm sure there's also legal reasons they don't do more stuff with older games. It'd be like kind of hard to get the rights for everything, even if you yourself published the game in the first place.
Here goes!
Okay, I think I'm gonna need some help with this one. Let's see, yeah, why don't we just guard here? That, guard some more. There you go.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like the PSN. They still got a lot of really good games for like $5 or $10. I might get some more before they completely shut it down. Although I basically have everything that I especially care about. There we go. I think it still works on the PS3 for now, Arcade, but it's kind of a shell of its former self. But like to get PS1 classics or PS2 games on there, you gotta like go through a roundabout way to do it. Like I think you gotta go either on PC or a phone or whatever through the PSN app. Add funds there, then go to the PSN store on the PS3 and buy the games that way. But yeah, it looks like they're going to be shutting it down in the next year or so. Okay, I guess we could fight one more battle. Let's see. No, we don't have enough for Alpha Storm yet, but... let's see. How about... How's our NP look? Maybe I could have Vice use one? Or use some of his MP? Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it this... Oh, we don't have enough SP to do everything. Okay, so then... Probably... Pack one there. Might be better to just focus. Yeah, how about you focus? You start softening them up. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll still be able to get Alpha Storm next round. Soften them up just a little bit. There you go. Go after that guy, go after those two, and I think we'll be good. That'll do. Actually, now I think I want to switch back to red for my damage. Yeah, that's pretty much
Is it
how
over
I feel
already?
about it, Knight. Maybe I should have kept on purple for that, but that's fine, whatever. Yeah, something like that, Arcade. Okay, not quite full, but good enough. Alright, well, before opening that door, I'm gonna take a 3-minute break here, viewers, and then we'll have boss time when I get back. Alright, I'm back. maybe I should have used the MP restoring item. Maybe I should have used a couple of those. I forget how many I need actually. But I think I'll be fine. For boss time! Against the Sentinel. Okay, so for this guy, yeah, pretty much use Cristalli every round there.
Moons, give me strength!
You know, one of the very few instances in the
Moons,
game where
give me
damage magic
strength.
is actually useful against bosses. Okay, yeah, guard. Yeah, target search, have everyone guard. Then, back to freezing this guy.
Moons, give me strength!
Moons, give me strength.
Okay, so I probably need like 8 MP to kill the guy. How are we doing here? Yeah, we're out. Yeah, let's just guard. And that's why we guard. Not much point in focusing if she's gonna act before Vice. Yeah, we only got a few magic droplets there. Oh, but now we have happy boss music, apparently.
Moons, give me strength.
Getting there. Now we got Danger Boss music.
Let's try this!
There's a happy boss music. Getting there. Yeah, generally during boss time, Nightshade, the music will change depending on how good you're doing in the battle. Phantasy Star 3 had something kind of similar, but yeah, it was a bit strange how they handled it there. Alright, got him. Yeah, I probably could have done that faster if I used some magic droplets, but oh well.
That wasn't so bad.
We made it through. Another moonberry. Now we can learn Lambda Burst.
Yeah!
North by Northwest? No. No, that's another game, Beers. Now you just pissed him off. They might be okay. Yeah, let me do one more random battle on purple there. That way Vice and Fina can learn Crystallis at the same time or about. Unless they changed their starting magic experience. Okay, we got... Oh, there's Lambda Burst. I was gonna say, we got everything we came for, but now there's something I remembered. Now we just need to get the... let's see. The SP to actually use Lambda Burst. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Try that again.
Moons, give me strength!
Yeah!
Made it back in one piece. Too bad everything else didn't. Man, considering all the cannon fire, they didn't really do a ton of damage. Like, all the houses are still standing, maybe a couple scorch marks and some holes, but that's about it. I guess they figured they didn't need to waste too many resources demolishing the whole place. How's it going? Okay, what do we got? I'm pretty sure it's just try and save everyone. Yeah. Yeah, you got me on that one, Big Blue. Oh, we're already at fall. Okay, how's our magic experience looking? Let's see, maybe one more battle. Yeah, I'll leave it. It's fine. Okay, let's get back to red until Fina joins the party. You could just change your weapon element during battle, but my short-term memory is very unreliable. Yeah, no, that's a real shock to viewers. I don't trust myself to remember that once I get in the heat of battle. Oh yeah, the boss music's great. Okay, talk to Lindsay. Promise we'll come back. See, do I get a promotion? Well, I guess we're slightly higher ranked than we were before. Nice, the Blue Rogue. I think there's also some ranks you can get for Vice for fulfilling certain requirements, like catching a ton of fish, like 1,000 gets you a new title. There's a whole bunch of them that you'll probably never see unless you really go out of your way for them. There's no, like, tangible value to them. But I do like having a title in any JRPG. You need more titles for people in JRPGs. Like I know World of Warcraft has that, or at least back in Classic they did. With like PvP ranks and stuff. Okay, how do I want to deal with these guys? Probably just go after the loopers. I don't think we can kill them with Crystali yet. I'm just thinking maybe go after the other guys, but now let's just go after the loopers.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. I like how the loopers are silver colored in this region. Nah, I've never played Monster Hunter. I have very little knowledge of the games. Oh wow, you're getting a little stronger there. Working on it.
Huh, that was easy.
Seems like it's a bit less foggy in this version of the game. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, decision point coming up. Is it a windfish? No, that's another game of yours. Close enough. I mean, it does kind of have a nightmare. And they died. Or not.
Hey!
I like how they handle Drachma's character development in the game. Like, especially once he learns the truth about Reknam and all that. But he doesn't just, like, completely change suddenly. He's still quite a grouch and an asshole. But he can be a nice asshole. Oh, what's that, arcade? Yeah, fair enough, Big Blue.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Remember, Vice, use your legs when you're lifting. Keep your back straight. There you go. Does seem to be kind of leaning back a little bit, but decent form. And one of the things that my dad was very careful telling me about and teaching me properly, so I didn't have back problems too. Still kind of hard to have good lifting technique if you're lifting something way too heavy. Yeah, I was lucky in that regard, Big Blue. Never had back problems myself. I haven't had very much any problems, really.
Aye, aye.
Hey, more party members! You know, good thing formation doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh yes, I wanted to change the element of his weapon. Yeah, everyone go to red. The sooner we can learn mass damage, the better. Okay, well, there's no moonfish or the dock in this version of the game, so let's just go get our discovery, and then we'll be good. I think there was some fish that I just passed up there, too. There you are. We'll get more later. Not in a rush. I only need 10 Sky Stardust by the time we get through Rixus and defeat Grendel. So, I can wait. Oh, did we get a first strike? It doesn't seem that you can tilt the camera vertically during battle. Like in the GameCube version, you could do that, but here we only have the L and R buttons. And that's it. Yeah, nothing seems to change it. Okay, so with all these guys, probably just nuke them all. Oh, we have enough SP for Alpha Storm. Yeah, that'll do. Could probably hit most of them that way. You guys go after the strawberry. That works.
Back off! Alpha Storm!
Maybe a good Pyre from Dice to finish those guys off. Or Drachma if he has the weapon or the magic experience. Or I could just do another Alpha Storm. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, when I do the LP, I'm probably going to show a lot more of the attack animations for the super moves.
Right.
I'm just speeding through them because this is just a test run. Hey! Wow! Big haul! That might be enough for what I want to do. Game? There you go. Yeah, I'd say Dragon Quest V probably has my favorite battle theme in the series. Normal battle theme, that is. Random battling. Well, goodbye. We'll never see him again. Alright, let's go turn in some of those discoveries. Yeah, since there's less discoveries, the budget will be a little tighter over the course of the game. Not to mention we don't have a bounty for Balter, the Black Pirate. Okay, so... yeah, I do want to buy some more healing items coming up here. Some repair kits that I'll definitely want to have. Okay, so sacred crystals. Yeah, I want to get at least like 10 of them. Curia, let's get maybe 4 more. That'll do for now. Okay, just gotta tell us about the harpoon. Okay, got our information. There is a letter we can get that I think you need to recruit a crew member later on, if I recall correctly. No moonfish to find in this version. I think there's an item we can pick up at the inn as well. I'll buy some weapons once we get the drachma back. About 5 seconds. Oh, hey, we got the mystery merchant. Yeah, now I get him to spawn when I don't need him. Thanks. Thanks, game. I think Crystallis boxes actually work properly in this version of the game, but I'm not going to buy them. They're way too expensive. No, okay. Try that again. A little more money, that ought to be good. Hey Talos, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? For some reason, beating around the bush raises your swashbuckler rating. I would think being honest and direct would help. No, I've played the game a few times already, Talos. I'm going to be making a Let's Play of it on YouTube in the near future. I just want to make sure I know the game inside and out. Though I've only played the GameCube version so far. Ah, okay, Talith. Yeah, that's quite a bit further into the game. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to this guy about the passport first. Then the other guy will talk to us. Okay, decision point coming up. We accept your offer.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I don't suppose we have any bounties available yet, do we? Nope. I think I heard there actually are bounties in the Dreamcast version, but just not for Baltor at the very least. So we just help the guy out and we get a little money out of it. Or no, we don't get money out of it in this version. In the GameCube version, you do. I don't think budgeting will be a huge problem, though, in this version. I have plenty of room to spare. Yeah, pretty much, Talos. There are some differences, like the bounty there. And like this version had some DLC that I'm not going to be able to access, but that's okay. I think the DLC was basically put into the GameCube version from the start. Oh yeah, I need to buy some equipment. Whew, good thing I remembered that. Fortunately, my short-term memory isn't completely shot. Okay, so I think this guy has like some sort of minigame or something in this version. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea how this works. Anything else? Hey, thanks, Big Blue. I knew I could count on you. Okay, so let's get a little upgrade there for Drachma. Let's see. Okay, so in let's see, the GameCube version, you could have 3 Moonfish up to this point and get a Flame Mantle for Vice. But in this version, we don't have that. So I think I'm gonna go with 2 Sailor uniforms instead of the 1 like I usually do. So yeah, let's get 2 of those. Might want to get an accessory. Let me see what we got after selling all this stuff. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. I'll think about it. Might not be a bad idea to buy some repair kits, but I think I'll be okay. Especially with my money being a little tight right now. Okay, so really as far as accessories go, broken scale might be interesting. Let me see, let me bring up my armory database. If I can find it, that is. Okay, let's see. Accessories. Let's see, for Vice. Let's see, probably want something. Let me see what his base hit rate is right now. So I think he doesn't have 100%. I think he has like 90. Oh, 95. Okay, not too bad. Oh, because he has the goggles on. Okay, yeah, so they do help a little bit there. I'd probably rather have more attack power, but I don't know that I want to spend 300 on that. I mean, there was the Warriors rune that we get for him in the GameCube version. Not here. Yeah, Warriors rune increases his attack power by 10 and his hit by 20. So I'm just thinking if I want to go with that, or I think I'll just wait. When do I actually get a different accessory for him? I know there's the captain's hat we get later. Yeah, I keep the Warriors rune for quite a while. Oh, there's one, the Krillhound's Claw, that I really like. Because that increases your accuracy there. Okay, let me see what we got early in the game that would work with that. Or that boost his attack. Okay, so we got... Yeah, so there's the Krillhound's Claw, though that's not very much. Okay, so Thrunken's Scale increases it by 10, and that's about all you get out of it. So yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we get something better. Let's see, I know Valua has some stuff. Yeah, let me see what we can buy eventually. There you are. Okay, so at Sailor's Island... Well, yeah, I've already seen what we got there, but let's see, at Valua... Yeah, not a whole lot. I think I'll just hold on to my money for now and not buy anything yet. My money's a bit tight and I don't want to overspend. Plus, there's some will boosting accessories that we can get eventually too. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of these. button. There you go. Alright, let's head over to Nasarad. Or at least in the general direction. Yeah, I like how the overworld music changes slightly when you go to a different region. Uh-oh. Whoa! We got ambushed by some big guys. Might want to meet these guys with a couple Pyre spells. Where's Ica? Oh, she might be able to hit everything with her weapon. Yeah, if I go there, I think she could hit everything. Go like that. Uh-oh. Now she's only going to be able to hit one.
Back off!
Oh well. At least you got something out of it. Oh, you can use Lambda Burst now. In fact, I could have done that before, but I didn't realize that because of the ambush.
That was fun!
Hey, Incrum. I kind of need that actually in the battle coming up here. Okay, does Ica have Incrum? I would have to imagine so. Oh, no, she doesn't. Good thing I learned this just now because I'm going to want to have it. Just seconds before reaching the strait.
Aye, aye.
Just normal ship battle music. Okay, first round, everyone, just focus. Assuming all the algorithms still work the same in the GameCube version, we should be just fine in this fight, with minimal need for healing. Well, it's kind of hard to concentrate my fire on those turns when I don't have any torpedoes or cannons. Or secondary cannons, I mean. Actually, let's have Drachma get the shot in there. I think he has a better power stat. Okay, you go Incrum, Guard, and Standard. I think we'll be okay. Okay, try to get behind them, I believe is the correct answer. And I don't think he'll be able to hit us anymore. Yeah, he's just assessing damage now. No need to waste a repair kit. Whew, barely won that one. And we get another level for Drachma and a Captain's Stripe. No enjoyment, no happiness. Oh, well, yeah, he does kind of have a point there, Vice. Are you little? Uh-oh, there's his angry face. Yeah, one of the very rare instances where Vice has an angry expression. Deliver the merchant home. Or we could fight more. Why not? Okay, probably a couple Pyries ought to get the job done. Yeah, go after the strawberry.
Moons, give me strength.
Or we could just one-shot them all. Well, thank you for saving me the MP.
Is it
Come
over
on,
already?
Vice. You let Drachma get a better agility roll? Oh, now I learned income for her. Thanks, game. Okay, how's it going? One of the very few instances in the game where we see Nasrad's military ships. Seems like you turn a lot more quickly in this version of the game, for better or worse. I think we got a first strike here, but I might as well use Pyrie, huh? Let me see what we got. Yeah, I'll just have both of them use Pyrie again.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, I figured more than one of them would survive.
Moons,
But
give me
this actually
strength.
isn't half bad on magic damage, that is. I mean, certainly not nearly as good as Ica or Fina, but
That's fun.
certainly not nearly as bad as Drachma. I was gonna say, did I completely miss the place? Alright, we made it back. No need to rest up here, though, since we're just gonna go into Valua and rest up there anyway. I think there was an instance elsewhere in the game, though, where that was the case. I think it was sometime during the pre-Dakats Island scenario at Nasred. where even though the plot said you rested up there, your HP and MP did not reflect that for some reason. So you actually did have to pay to rest up instead of getting it for free. Alright, well, before I start heading into Balua, I'm going to take a 3-minute break here, viewers, and then I'll be right back. Well, in theory, I'm back, but not getting a signal here. Good thing I just saved. Maybe I need to turn off the Dreamcast and turn it back on. Yeah, let's just do that. Let me try something else with the Elgato there. Hmm. Seems like the Dreamcast is trying to do something, but it's not getting through anymore. Yeah, let me just turn it off completely and try again. Give it a few seconds. Oh, I know another thing I could try to do. Okay, so it is still recognizing the card. There we go. I just realized I made a bad mistake. This was not a problem with the Dreamcast. In what is it? In OBS, I have like different scenes, like for the what is that? Yeah, like for the break scene and all that. And I have one like for different games that I played, like Skies of Arcadia, Dragon Quest VIII. Because like Dragon Quest VIII is pretty close to 16. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, so I have a scene there for Skies of Arcadia, the GameCube version, because the way the video signal is from the GameCube, it's 16:9 aspect ratio, at least with the cable that I use for that. But the game is in 4:3 aspect ratio. So in OBS, I have an aspect ratio filter that I use for that to make it 4:3 again. But I clicked on that one and nothing was happening. I forgot I made a different scene there specifically for the Dreamcast, because using the S-video cable, it's already in 4:3 aspect ratio. So everything's fine. I don't need that, so I just have a separate scene for that. And I accidentally clicked on the scene that I have for the GameCube version instead of the Dreamcast version. Whoops. But, oh, you know, I don't think it has the brightness that I adjusted on it. Yeah, because I went back and forth like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, that ought to be it. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Okay, we are back. Let's get a move on to Valua. How's my supply of the Sacred Crystals looking? Looking okay. Could be better, but I'll see when we get to Valua. Well, we made it. Why does the sky look like it's made from pure concentrated evil? And probably just a coincidence. I like how, like, the way the landscape is around Valua isn't because, like, oh, they're practically literally made out of pure concentrated evil. or oh, they pollute a lot and they don't care about the environment, or whatever stereotype they do for things like that. But here it's just, hey, that's just how the world is. This is the land of the yellow moon. We got lightning. And where there's lightning, there's, well, usually clouds. So I thought I heard a story about I think it was a baseball player or someone who got struck by lightning in broad daylight somehow. Like something really, really rare like that. Oh, you know, I didn't go to check with the guild back at Sailor's Island after that. Not that it's a big deal. We don't get money for defeating Balter in this version of the game.
Let's go!
I thought they said that, like, they keep the gate open for quite a while, usually, when they have ships come through. Like, they don't do it for every single ship. They open it for a while, let everyone in, close it, and repeat. Good, good. Strange how Ramirez is only the 6th rank general, or admiral, whatever.
Huh?
Maybe they just consciously made a decision not to draw too much attention to Ramirez at this point. Either for the player or both, for the player and the plot of the game. Maybe they didn't want to draw too much attention to him, so the Empress or other admirals wouldn't pay too much attention to what Galshin is really up to.
Wow. Aye, aye. Wow.
Okay, so they do have garbage problems down here. And I know they got like a whole bunch of oil drums here. Okay, I guess there is a bit of a pollution deal to these guys.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, that's not why the skies are black or anything like that. Otherwise, it would be like that everywhere with all the ships sailing around. Oh, I'm doing that for this game. This is a special one comic. depends on the game. Like, Wind Waker, pretty simple, straightforward game. I didn't really feel the need to do more than 2 test runs. I probably don't even really need to do a 4th test run for this game, but I wanted to check out the Dreamcast version. Okay, so yeah, I've got enough money to buy everything I want. Get a good upgrade there for Aika, one of the very few times in the game where I actually buy a weapon upgrade for her. Okay, I think our armor is fine here, though. We'll leave that alone. Let's get a lover's ring for Aika. And then something different I want to do. I want to buy a Gem of Purity for Drachma. Because, yeah, it'll give him some good status resistance, which could be useful, particularly against the next boss, I think. Oh, now I'm Vice the Competent. Well, fair enough. Okay, so why don't you take your Gem of Purity, shove it up your ass. No, just equip it. Let's see. Would I rather have more attack power or more accuracy? I think I'd rather have the accuracy. Although, how about we give you the eye patch? Oh, you can't equip the other thing. Okay. I was gonna say give Drachma the Skyseer, whatever that stuff was, goggles. Yeah, I was thinking of giving them to Drachma because he has a bit lower accuracy, but no. He can't use it, so yeah, I think I'll just take the accuracy then if no one else is gonna use it. But I want to hold on to the rest of my accessories. Let's not sell any of that stuff. Just sell the old boomerang. Yeah, we'll save those. I don't think I ever used bombs. I'll hold on to it. But yeah, generally, battle items for ship battles, not that extraordinary. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, Sakura crystals. How many do we find coming up here? Let's see. Okay, we got 4 more coming up in the catacombs. That might be enough. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. And maybe get 4 more. Yeah, let's get 4 more of those, just to be safe. I need enough to make me, or to last me throughout the whole area. And I would still rather focus on red magic development. Okay, so that's everything to buy. I think there's only a couple items we can find here. And here's one of them. Ooh, Sakura's crystals. Those will be useful against the boss. Or the second boss. Okay, go down here. Talk to a guy who you really don't want to leave watching the fire. wait, no, I don't want to go here yet. I need to rest up at the end. Oh, there's an item upstairs, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I'm thinking of one of the houses coming up. Okay, dialogue option here. We need to sneak into the Coliseum.
Yeah!
Huh?
I like how they don't even have to talk to each other about what to do here. They're on the same wavelength. Just like, hey, need a lift? Okay, so if we go up here... Yeah, if you just stand here for a while, he just doesn't keep going to get away from you for some reason. But anyway, yeah, if you go like this, then he'll drop a sacred crystal. You do not need that for 100% treasure completion. But better than a sharp stick in the eye. Okay, I don't think there's any dialogue options with Marco here. Well, at least the property taxes are low down there. Yeah, remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. What are we doing on sacred crystals now? Okay, very good. We'll get some more in the sewers as well. Okay, so there's one more item that we can get. Before going into the catacombs, that is. Ladder? There you are. Okay, and then go through the barrels. I like this house. It's kind of tucked away there. But alright, we got another moonberry. Let me see. Probably give that to Vice, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so far I don't think I've gotten any random moonberry drops. But that's fine. We are at full now, right? Okay. Hey, Necromancer. Welcome back. How's it going? Okay, I think I can kill most of these guys with Alpha Storm. Some of these guys are a little quick, though.
Yeah!
Back off!
Well, that didn't go as planned. At least we got some of them. These guys have instant death?
Damn kids.
Okay, that was worth it to hear his death dialogue, but yeah, how about we reset that? Whoops. Did those guys have that in the GameCube version? I don't remember ever seeing them using instant death. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. They just usually don't live long enough for that to matter. Yeah, what I should have done there is just cast Pyre, and that would have killed all of them. but I was being a little too conservative with my ND usage. Whoops. Yeah, just like Drachma dies, the last thing he says is, "Damn kids!" Okay, is this before or after we get everything? Okay, it's after. Good. Although I do still need to pick up that Moonberry, but yeah. Oh, cool, Necromancer. Yeah, the way I'm recording this is something similar where it's designed to like take VCR tapes and all that and convert them to digital. But it also works for old video game consoles like the Dreamcast. So I'm recording through S-Video here. I wonder if Counter-Strike would be useful at all in this sequence with only like 2 party members, or 3. Even with 3, that might not be a bad idea to use. Depending on how much it costs. What is it, 1 SP? Yeah, 1 SP? Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. It also puts you in the guard state, too. So it'll cut any damage in half. Oh, really, Librarian? Where do you use it? It seems like with 4 party members, once you get up to 4 party members, or even 3, it's kind of hard to really make use of it. Okay, so this time, yeah, the Cyrats there have quite a bit of agility, or quick there. So they'll move out of the way before we get a chance to go after the other guys. I could use Alpha Storm and kill all the drow knobs, though, I think. Yeah, I'll play it a little risky. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Back off!
Oh, we got 4 of them. Nice. I meant to do that. Oh, that would be Seiken Densetsu 3, Boomerang.
Right.
I did several test runs with different party configurations, and it was a relatively smaller game, that is. I could do like a test run in a few days. Oh, okay, Librarian. Yeah, that might be a good idea if I need to pool some SP for a while. Like I can't just wipe them out in one round anyway. I'll try to keep that in mind, Librarian. Thanks. Okay, Mind Stealers. These guys got the mace hand drop that you can get. Let's see. They are weak to red, and they are pretty slow. So I think I can hit at least 2 of them with Alpha Storm. So let's go for that. But otherwise, attack the other guy that I think Ica can't reach. Oh, the guy moved forward a little bit. I might be able to hit all 3 of them now. Yes, we can! All right.
Take this!
Yeah, this game I'm mostly doing the 4th test run just to check out the Dreamcast version, and because I enjoy the game so much, I don't especially need it to test out different things. But I do have some ideas, like I got that, what was it, the accessory for Drachma that I didn't get in the Gem of Purity there, to help with status ailments. So some minor things that I want to tweak a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely Necromancer. Let's see, I think some of these guys are a little fast. Yeah, the Basilisk, or however, Basilish, whatever. And the Krillhounds, they're all pretty fast. So they'll move around and scatter more likely. So here I would rather use, let's see, Pyre to kill them. How much HP they get? I could probably kill most of them with Vice's magic. So why not use his MP and save Ica's for later? Well, actually, do I even use her magic in boss fights? I mean, I have her cast, like, Increm, maybe. Oh, I use her MP later on down the line when we fight the Royal Guards. So yeah, I do want to have some amount of MP for her. At least 2, preferably 4. Just in case anything goes wrong.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, like now I'm going to be able to get through this test run really quickly. Not just because I'm just basically ignoring NPCs at this point. I'm reasonably familiar with the game by now. But also because my notes are mostly set at this point, so I don't need to stop to type something out every single time. Yeah, if I got the Mace Hand drop for Drachma, I would consider giving him a Moonberry so he could actually use it more effectively. Okay, but we got a whole bunch of them, but we got a first strike. So I think Ica can hit almost all of them with Alpha Storm. Yeah, let me change that. There you go. Yeah, I think she can hit almost everyone there.
Back off!
That was
Oh,
easy.
there was a demo for the game? Oh, that would be cool to check out. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, am I taking the right direction? Hi, Revox. That'll help a bit with my MB usage. I generally don't use magic boxes. But every now and then, like here, they could be useful.
Let's try this!
Serves them right.
Oh, a moonberry drop. Nice. I'd probably still rather save it for Vice to learn Rain of Swords as soon as possible. Unless I get a Mace Hand drop. Like, if this were the LP, even if I get a Mace Hand drop, I probably wouldn't use it. Fair enough, Earth Sunder.
Let's try this!
Well, it worked. Oh, this guy must be guarding or something. I was going to use Cutlass Fury, but then, yeah, we dealt good damage.
That was easy.
I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I'm adapting to the Dreamcast controller here. Yeah, this time we go south at the intersection. And we get some good stuff. New weapon and new armor. So normally I'd give that armor to Drachma since I have the Flame Mantle for Vice in the GameCube version. But in this case, since I don't have that, I'm gonna give the heavy armor to Vice. No, I think I'll just leave Drachma as is there. Yeah, I'm gonna break this Pyre box. It takes the whole dungeon. Yeah, so the spell boxes, or the
Let's try
magic boxes, they have a random chance of breaking, like after some number of uses, but they don't tell you when that is. Like when I first played the game, a Crystallis box broke after the first use, even though from what I've heard, you can usually get like 7 or 8 shots out of it, which is pretty huge to save on the MP. Nice basement you got here, Marco. Alright, how are we looking here? Let's heal up at least Vice and Ica. But I don't care about Drachma, so he'll be fine. No, just kidding. But, he's got so much HP, I'd rather wait until I could use a Sacris Crystal on him. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this afternoon's live stream, viewers. Let's see, yeah, so I'll be doing more live streaming in 3 hours or so. So I'll take a little break, get some food and all that. And then we'll continue with the Dreamcast version as long as it's still cooperating. This is H.C. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.